For more music, check out our Spotify and YouTube playlists. Enjoy.
To the streets, we're coming down. We never sleep, never get tired. True love and feels in suburban life. Turn your crowd up now, man, never back down. Shoot down the skyline, watch it on prime time. Turn up the love now, listen up now. Turn up the love.
Shitter's full.
Tonight, who's gonna bring you back to life? We're gonna make it you and I. We're gonna sail the world tonight. It's far from home, it's for the better. What we dream, it's all that matters. We're on our way, united. Turn your crowd up now, man, never back down. Shoot down the skyline, watch it on prime time. Turn up the love now, listen up now. Turn up the love. Who's gonna sail the world tonight? Who's gonna bring you back to life? We're gonna make it you and I. We're gonna sail the world tonight.
I can't sleep, got me missing you. It's been 1 week since you left. Didn't about just one last kiss. Had a feeling when I met you that I never would forget you. Come back whenever you want to, baby. I'll be holding on. I'll be holding on. Call it crazy, call it stupid, but I never wanna lose it. Lose that feeling all that you give, baby. I'll be holding on. I'll be holding on to you. For life, I'll be dreaming about just one more time. 'Cause in my head, you'll be coming back into my bed. And I can't let it go. I could try, but I still won't know. I can't let it go. I can't let it go. I could try, but I still don't know. I can't let you go. Don't really care to think about what if you found somebody now and you could be holding her right now, right now.
Good morning. It's Uncle Lou here. Yeah, that's right. It's me, Uncle Lou. Live for you on LouTube today. Hey, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate it. I hope you all had a great weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. Lou Jr. soccer game did get rained out. That was terrible. But they canceled it the night before, so I didn't have to drive to Atlanta for no reason on Saturday, which I think I told you all about that on Friday morning, I think. He had a game in Atlanta at 11 o'clock Saturday morning, and there was like a 90% chance of rain Saturday morning up there. And this has happened before, and you get halfway there and the game gets canceled. And that's just the worst. So I wish it wouldn't have got canceled at all, but if it was going to get canceled, best case scenario, it got canceled the day before. So didn't have to get up at 6 in the morning, drive halfway just for it to get canceled so we could turn around and drive right back home. So that was all right. And we watched Mortal Kombat and Kong, or Kong vs. Godzilla, whatever, on Friday night. So there's good news and bad news there. Sorry about that. Mortal Kombat. Much better than expected. I would even go so far as to say that Mortal Kombat was good. The Mortal Kombat movie was good. Especially, I mean, I think if you didn't grow up playing the video games, first of all, I don't know why you would be watching it to start with. It's not winning any Academy Awards. But it was a pretty good movie. It was a pretty good movie. Did y'all see it? Y'all caught a hotel today. Kung Lao. I don't remember who he was fighting. But when he took his hat off and threw it in the ground, and it turned into the circular saw blade, and he cut the guy in half with it. That was amazing. That was amazing. What was even more amazing, though, is that he threw his hat in the ground. It turned into the circular saw blade. He cut the guy in half. He turned around, he looked dead at the camera, and he goes, "Flawless victory." I said, what in the hell? Liu Kang turned into a dragon and bit someone in half. That was great. Fatality. It's a good movie. If you grew up playing the video games, I think you would enjoy it. Scorpion throws his little spear out of his hand. You know, it hits, I think it was Sub-Zero in the chest to drag him over there or whatever. You know, anyway, he throws the spear out. It hits Sub-Zero in the chest. Scorpion looks right at the camera and goes, "Get over here." I almost fell out of my chair. It was a good movie. It was a good movie. The bad news. Kong vs. Godzilla might be the worst movie I've ever seen. To anybody in the comment section that tried to say anything other than that over the last 2 weeks, I don't know. Your movie critic credibility is in the toilet. In the toilet. And I have a list of you who tried to say that Kong was either good or pretty good or worth watching. Then who was it who said? Somebody told me in the comment section, it might have been on Friday, but somebody told me in the comment section, it's a good movie if you don't try to watch it like it's reality. I didn't need to see the movie to know that comment was a little strange. Who in the hell, who's watching Godzilla and Kong like it's reality? Yeah, the Mortal Kombat movie, probably not for 4-year-olds. I mean, different parents approach these things differently, so I'm not saying there's any right or wrong answer, but it is gory and gruesome, and I think there's a lot of cussing in it too, if I remember right. But I mean, they don't hold back. I mean, when it comes to ripping out people's spines and cutting people in half, and of course, Jax gets his arms ripped off. You know, Kano gets his eye gouged out so that he can put a laser in there. But it was a good movie. It was a good movie. We watched it first, and then we watched Kong. I wish we would have done it the other way around because I had a hard time staying awake during the middle of Kong. Which Transformers movie is it where they end up in, I think, Japan, and the Transformer dinosaurs save the day? Remember that? A big herd of Transformer dinosaurs run down the mountain and save the day at the end of the movie. That was great because it was a Transformers movie. You expect robots and Transformers. That was amazing. The fact that they had a robotic, the fact that they made a Transformer Godzilla in this movie was dumb as hell. It was dumb. The entire movie was dumb. Nothing about that movie was worth watching. Nothing about it was good. There's no redeemable qualities about that movie at all. None. So those of you who tried to convince people that Kong versus Godzilla was worth watching or a good movie, you've lost your movie critic privileges here on LouTube. It is what it is. It is what it is. Waikiki, thank you for the super chat, sir. He says, Kano was amazing. They were all good. I mean, Melina was in there. Who else was in there? Shang Tsung, of course. Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Jax, Sonya Blade. It was good. Raiden. Cabal. Reptile. Mecha Godzilla is part of that lore. If you want, oh boy, following deep Star Wars lore is one thing. Please don't be in here trying to explain Godzilla lore. No Johnny Cage, but you saw the ending. Right? So, no Johnny Cage yet. No Johnny Cage yet. Johnny Cage, part 2. Yeah, Goro was in it. Yep. So anyway, that was that. Shout out to Mike Reiser for this amazing picture that he sent in for this week to put up next to the show schedule. 2 weeks in a row, you guys let Mike Reiser win. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 a.m. we do the morning show. Tuesday and Thursday night at 10 p.m. Uncle Lou After Dark, the college football call-in show. Call me, let me know what's on your mind. And the Lunch Money Show with me and Pigskin Pete coming up tonight at 10 p.m. Talked to Pete yesterday. Got a good show planned for tonight. We talked for a few minutes yesterday and ironed out all the details about how we're going to spend 2 hours talking about nothing tonight. And I think you guys will enjoy it. Yeah, all the previous Mortal Kombat movies were terrible, which is why I went into this one with such low expectations, I guess. So the Mortal Kombat movie was good. We got fake news with Scott Kerr coming up today, and the triumphant return of TikTok Chess Hall. And then I've got some Slob Olympic news, too. LSU is banning more players from ever coming back there again. That running back this time, Geechee. Well, I don't know what his name is. Darius Geis. Your presence is no longer required at the LSU campus, according to the good people at LSU. So, the list of ex-LSU players who are no longer welcome on campus seems to be growing. I don't know why anybody would ever want to. I don't know why anybody would want to go there to start with, much less go there, escape, and then want to come back. But apparently, some of them do. So they've had to start banning a lot of these ex-players. Fatality. Flawless victory. Corn dog wins. Fake news in the traffic report today. And some Slob Olympic news. Should we do first? Let's do fake news first. Good morning, sir.
I'm still laughing at the corn dog.
Oh, yeah. Deadly weapons. Deadly weapon, that corn dog.
It looks that way.
Yeah.
Hey, if you were to squint watching Godzilla and King Kong, would it make it any better, do you think?
Oh. Really?
I try to watch it too, and I just got to the part where they had King Kong on a boat, and and they had some little deaf girl talking to him,
sign language,
and they found out he could speak sign language, and I'm like, oh well, whoop did he damn do? Okay, I'm like, I'm done watching this.
Yeah.
But I did watch The Undoing, which I had seen before. But I watched it again because of your recommendation. I said, yeah, I thought it really was a good show.
Yeah. I like
and maybe I'll pick up something more than this.
Yeah.
And what I did pick up is basically Hugh Grant's character had zero empathy and grief in the entire time of that show.
Typical,
None.
Textbook sociopath.
Yes, he pretended, but you could see it right there.
Yeah.
Great show.
And you know what I like about that?
And
HBO does, they've done a few of these types of things, but a lot of these series that they make now, even though, like, let's say you come up with an idea for a series and you pitch it or whatever, and they sign you for one season. Still, you make that one season hoping that you can make a second season, a third season, a fourth season. So nothing ever ends anymore.
Right.
You watch the first season of something, it's like, okay, now I got to wait a year and watch what happens. But HBO puts out a few of these series, True Detective, and probably some others. And this one, there is no, they're not interested in no second season, nothing. It's just, here's 6 episodes. There's going to be a beginning, a middle, and an end. And when it's over, you might not like the ending, but there will be an ending. And that's it. And you don't have to sit around and wait a year to figure out what happens or whatever. And it's nice to watch one of those. I mean, I like the big, long, extended series too. But it's nice every once in a while to have one that's just short, 5-6 episodes. And when it's over, and you don't have to sit around and think about it for another year, you know? The True Detective series, by the way, are amazing. Now, the first one is unbelievable good. The second and the third one are okay.
Is a masterpiece.
Yeah, the first one is unbelievable.
Yeah, McConaughey and Woody Harrelson in that are just unreal.
Yeah.
I mean, they are truly unreal. And just the narrative in that story, especially with McConaughey, you're going, where the hell is he going?
Right.
But you just get sucked into, you know, his conversations. Really well done show. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I'm a huge Woody Harrelson fan. I'll watch anything he does. I'm not a very big fan of Matthew McConaughey. I just think the Lincoln commercials that he makes, I don't think he's acting in those. I think he's just weird. He's out there. And I'm not a big fan of him. But he did great in that True Detective show.
He does. The only thing he says in the Lincoln commercial, he goes, comfort in the extreme.
Right. It's just so
the
weird.
New Lincoln models.
Yeah.
And he makes $1 million+ just doing that.
Yeah.
And I know he's like, him and Snoop Dogg would probably smoked the dude before they wanted to the studio.
Oh, yeah.
But he's going, all right, you ready, Matthew? Sure. Comfort in the extreme.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He's something.
Every time I hear it, I'd go, and I know when it's coming too. I can pick up the cue of the music. Comfort in the extreme. God, give me that money.
Yeah,
I can do that.
He's out there.
Yeah, he is.
Plus, he's a huge
doubt.
Texas Longhorns fan. Nobody needs that.
Nobody needs no damn Texas Longhorn fans. My boss is a Texas Longhorn fan and suffered for many a year. I don't bring it up to him too much, you know.
If I wanted to know what a barely understandable Texas Longhorn fan had to say, I'd be watching D4. Shout out to D4 Sports. I'm just kidding.
I want to say something, and attention to especially Ballard of Ballard Sports Media, and a little bit to TikTok Chess Hall. Okay, gentlemen, you have been given a job by Uncle Lou. Uncle Lou is giving you the exposure to be on his channel, which he has more subscribers on his channel. So he is allowing you, out of the kindness of his heart, to be on his show so that you can get more exposure on your YouTube channel. Yet you have blown it on so many occasions of not showing up, or I'm sick. You're sick. You are sick. Are you projectile vomiting? Is blood coming out of your eyes? Because if that's the only reason you should not be able to work, because all you're doing is talking on the show and giving a brief synopsis of what is going on. But don't blame Chess Hall as much as I do Ballard, because I just am like, come on, guys. You know, I'm a radio guy, and because I'm a radio guy, Lou, I had to be on the air at a certain time. And if I weren't there before, you know, I'm supposed to be on the air, then I'm late. And that is BS if you're late, because that's considered dead air. So I'm just, gentlemen, as an older man, a little bit wiser man, I'm just telling you, as young men, you need to get your act together, because that's going to go a long way down the road that you keep acting that way. Hope you're not mad at me in saying that, Lou.
No. Nope. Not
Okay.
mad at all.
Okay. Just thinking, I think it need to be said. Listen, you were giving them every chance in the world. I mean, and I see that. You give both of those guys every opportunity in the world to get some exposure on your channel. You are allowing them to get exposure on your channel, and then they, Ballard especially, not necessarily Chess Hall so much, but
Chess has
Ballard
done pretty
especially.
good this year. Now he definitely started off rough his first 6 months on YouTube or whatever, but Chess has sort of turned it around. We're just waiting on Ballard to round that corner now.
Well, I mean, Ballard can't keep a job. Okay, there's something wrong there if he can't keep a job, and I'd like to know what it is. No, I don't really want to know what it is. I don't want to get into his psyche, but I just am kind of warning him that, boy, son, you need to get your act together. I don't know what's going on, but let's do something about it. Change attitude. I don't know. You're sick, then get some acetaminophen. I'd like to, not acetaminophen carries it, maybe you need some amoxicillin. I don't know. Okay, who knows?
Facts. Facts.
I would love to use some stingers this time, Lou, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Can we use your big dummy on the second story, which I'll make sure that you know when to use it.
Okay.
And then on the fourth story, let's use he's a Florida man, Lou.
All right, I got it.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, it's time for Lou 2 Fake News, and here's the news fit to be only on the Uncle Lou channel. Tennessee volunteer fans are rabid these days over baseball. Full stadiums of fans are making some coaches upset. The LSU coach complained about the fans being nasty and bad umpire calls. We talked to Balls fan expert, YouTuber Big Ball Daddy, known by his acronym as BBD, who answered our questions about the latest fan rage. Look, we're Balls fans, and we will fart in your general direction if we don't like you, and spit on you with a big loogie if you look at us sideways. We can't help we get excited about winning because it's so rare for us to do. Don't like our enthusiasm? Then you can kiss my pasty white arse in downtown Knoxville, maybe by the CVS store if I need to pick up some scripts. The University of Tennessee are voting on making BBD international ambassador for all athletic teams, and a vote should be coming soon. Offensive lineman for Alabama and soon-to-be draftee for the NFL, Alex Leatherwood, is a dog person and doesn't like cats. In fact, he's called cats demons. That brought up Satan from hell to defend his stance on animals. I have thousands of hounds from hell. I dig cats too, fur balls and all. Leatherwood stood up, tackled Satan, plowed him into the ground, and told him to take his candy apple red ass back to hell. Satan immediately dived back into the fiery lake of hell, which they say fishing is good this time of year. The Auburn Bass fishing team plan to visit soon. The big dummies.
You big dummy.
You caught me off guard that time.
That's all right. My apologies. Okay. Coach Kirby Smart wants to play football. The former defensive lineman for Georgia not only wants to coach, but play his old role of DL for the season. Offensive coordinator Todd Monken thought it's an excellent idea. Never seen a pudgy man jump so high when Smart gets excited on the sidelines. Plus, the assistant that holds Smart back to running on the field broke his arm during practice, just trying to hold Kirby back, and could be out for the 2021 season. Smart said at a press conference when asked about his role, only one word, physicality, and sprinted out the door. Well, he's a Florida man, Lou.
He's a Florida man, Lou.
Todd Grantham's Gators defense was dismal last year. finishing 83rd in total defense, 82nd in yards allowed per play, and 74th in scoring defense. Grantham, of course, blames it on Dan Mullen. I can't get into practice with the team from Mullen is out there picking boogers out of his nose. Then the betting begins on just how many boogers he will pick. The last count was a baker's dozen within 5 minutes. Then he yells in the megaphone all the time, Todd, I am your father. Mullen is a blithering idiot. When Mullen was asked about his antics, he said, oh, diabetes boy needs to lighten up and have some fun. Doesn't he know I'm not going to be here after this season? Hell, may not finish the season at all. As Mullen went into Grantham's office and defecated on his desk and didn't wipe.
He's a Florida man, Lou.
It is that it is, of course. Lou 2 Fake News is being brought to you by AstraZeneca vaccine. No, your penis will not fall off if you take the vaccine. Please take our vaccine. Plenty available now in the discount section of Walmart. Buy the DVDs of Footloose. And Hell's Angels Bar in Goose Creek. For this Friday is a new event, Bitch Slap Friday. 2 Hell's Angels will line up across the table and open-handed slap each other till the opponent is knocked down. Chef and President Big Dick Grinch is reigning champ, but he will be up against Buster Bruiser, local security at a number of strip clubs and former chain fight gladiator winner. Come with money to bet on your favorite bitch-slapping angel at Hell's Angels Bar, just before Stumpy's Firecracker Stand on Highway 78 in Goose Creek. And that's all I know. Scott Kerr reporting.
Scott Kerr, another amazing job here on Monday's edition of Fake News. It wouldn't hurt my feelings if we had a Dan Mullen story every single Monday. Because like you said, this is probably our last year to do Dan Mullen stories. Yeah, if he's on the way out.
Because we know he's either A, going to get fired, or B, he's going to quit, one or the other.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'll look for as much Dan Mullen as I possibly can. Look, it's even looking like Orgeron could be. What do you think about that? All the mess going on with LSU.
Yeah, banned another player. Yeah, it's a mess out there. LSU and Tennessee, it just seems like can't get away from the NCAA right now, which is, I mean, you never want to be dealing with them, but I don't know.
And I talked to an Alabama fan the other day because I actually went out to a bar. I hadn't been out to a bar in a while. And one of my friends is an Alabama fan. And I was talking about their spring practice where Herbstreit was like right beside Saban. And Saban was telling the offensive scheme and what was going on. He said, well, what do you think about that? He said, what do you think he really's got up his sleeve? I'm going, he could be right.
You never know.
Because you just don't know about Saban. Saban's not going to give up anything. Of course he's not.
Right.
Well,
hey,
listen, my friend.
You know what? You know what would be great?
What's that?
What would be great is if a story about Dan Mullen, and do you remember the mind reading machine that you use in a lot of stories? Can we?
The Georgia Department of Science.
Yes.
That,
if we could get a Dan Mullen mind reading fake news update sometime in the next few weeks, that would be amazing. I would love to know what he's thinking.
Maybe we should do one every week if we can. We can just we can have him. If it's like he goes to the lunchroom, goes tater logs. Oh, they got tater logs today. Something like that. Yeah, I can. Because that's to me, that's how Dan Mullen thinks.
Yeah.
And man has there's no coaching in his head. It's all about Dan Mullen.
Right.
Oh, hey, they recognize me. I'm Dan Mullen.
Oh, God.
Even in my Vulcan outfit, I'm Dan Mullen.
Yeah. He loves to play dress up. All right, Scott.
All right. Thank you, Lou.
Thank you,
care.
buddy. We'll talk to you next time. Scott KERR. This Monday and every Monday with his fake news. Looks like Chess Hall is on the line. I'm expecting a pretty big EDP story from Chess Hall on the traffic report today. Before we get to Chess Hall, though, I have some breaking news on Tennessee's 2022 recruiting class. Let's get a Tennessee 2022 recruiting update. Okay, that's amazing. Shout out to Tennessee. Somehow wrangled in 2 3-stars over the last couple of weeks because they were sitting at 0 recruits. And we gave them a hard time because they had 0 recruits. So I wanted to give proper credit here that they do now have 2 recruits for the 2022 class, both 3-stars. So we need to back off Tennessee. No more to jokes about how they don't have any recruits for the 22 class. Shout out to Tennessee. They're really on a roll. Chess Hall.
Good morning, Uncle Lou. How are you, sir?
Man, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great.
You feel refreshed?
Definitely.
You feel rejuvenated?
Definitely.
Is YouTube like riding a bicycle?
No.
It's not?
No.
Oh. So you're going to have to learn how to do it all over again?
I'm just kidding. Yes, YouTube is like riding a bicycle.
Okay.
It's not that hard to get back on the saddle.
Right. Okay, good. Good, because I was more than a little worried.
Concerned?
Yeah, I was more than a little.
No, lady, how about you shut the up? I'm doing YouTube, bitch.
Exactly.
So let me ask you this before you get to your traffic report. What did you do last week that you didn't do the week before because you just had all this extra free time? Or did you just do nothing? There's nothing wrong with that either. Just completely take a week off.
I went and got pedicures with my mom, believe it or not.
You got a pedicure?
And, yeah.
Someone did your feet?
Yes. I feel like that bad. Just saying.
I hope she got
What?
one. I hope she got one hell of a tip. Oh my God! Can you imagine doing Chess Hall's feet? Holy hell, buddy!
Bad, man. I did
Oh
that.
my God! Wow, was it an Oriental place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they don't speak any English, and they're talking crap about you when they're doing your feet.
They do good work though, huh?
Oh God. Yes, very good actually. Also, what else did I do? Clean my house up. Played with my dog for a little while.
Now, were you able to give any? Were you able to give any extra attention to Babe?
Yes, a lot of extra attention actually.
That's good. Now, as the week went on, because I know she was wanting that, you know.
Yes.
As the week went on, was she regretting that?
I don't think so. I think she was just happy to have the time with me.
Like by Wednesday, was she like, okay, please just get back on YouTube already?
No, she wanted me to. She wanted me to take another week off.
Oh.
I told her no.
No.
Yeah. No, I said no.
She said, Chess, will you take a week off? And Chess said,
No, but I had much needed family time and time to myself. I see she's in the comments section. She said no.
all right. Well, I guess that's good, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I think that's
I
pretty
missed everybody a lot, actually.
good. Yeah.
Sure did.
When you finally came back to YouTube yesterday, you even cried, didn't you?
I did. I was very emotional.
Yeah.
Leaving YouTube for a week felt like eternity because I thought when I left that my channel would die. I don't know. I was worried about my channel. Of course, I mean, I'm sure you've had those same fears too when you've left YouTube for a week or two.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure. It's just a lot of anxiety.
Out of sight, out of mind.
But I'm back, and we're better than ever.
All right. Well, we better get right to the traffic report.
Yes, sir. So, TikTok Chess out here with your traffic report. We have a big bright star in the making. Mr. D4 Sports. Man, this guy's on a rise. I believe he is at, let's see what he's at. The other day, I checked his channel, and he was at like 600 something subscribers. So I was like, dang, this guy's moved up a lot. Lou, I am happy to report to you today that D4 Sports is at 930 subscribers.
I'm going to make a
This man's
I'm
on
going to
a
make a
roll.
prediction.
Yeah.
He will be over 1,000 by the time we do this morning show tomorrow.
I'll take that prediction with you. This man putting in the work. I'm not even kidding. But shout out to D4 Sports. Make sure you guys go subscribe to him, sub him up.
And
Best top 10 video in the world.
D4,
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't know if D4 knows this or not. D4 has an anonymous, benevolent benefactor.
Yes.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah. You have
But,
no idea what that means, Chess. But yes, it is good though.
Benefactor, somebody that's helping him out.
There you go.
Kind of like a Don, kind of like a Don King, a hype man.
Yes, he has someone in his corner.
Well, I'm certainly in his corner. I'm not the guy, but I'm rooting for him hard. Trust me. He's a good
All right,
dude.
traffic report time.
Yes, sir. So at all this last week, not really any drama went on, but let's get into the EDP story. For you people in the comment section that don't know, we have a guy on YouTube named EDP445. I'm not really going to go into what that stands for, but you can take a guess. He has been caught by predator poachers. If you don't know what predator poachers are, it's guys that pretend to be 13-year-olds on dating apps, 13-year-old, even young. I've even seen them get up to 8-year-olds and lure men in, and they talk dirty to the guy, or the guys talk dirty to the girls and send new pictures, which EDP did, and they read the full chat logs, and I've read all of them, and Lewis discussed it. It's bad.
Yes, it is.
It's very vulgar. EDP wanted to enslave this girl, wanted her to dominate him, all kinds of stuff. It's brutal. So, anyways, and then what they do is they set up a meet date with the predator. In this case, EDP. So they set up a meet date for EDP, and EDP shows up. And they pull out a camera and they confront him and they read all the chat logs to him and ask him why he's doing this. Call him all kinds of names. And if you watch the video, they do make fun of him in the video, which it is what it is. But if you watch the video, now this is my own opinion. It looks fake in a way because these predator poachers don't do what I think they should do. I think they should call the cops beforehand and have cops on site so the people cannot run away and get away, which EDP did. He stayed for about 45 minutes and then proceeded to leave the area and go back to his house. And they called the cops when he was getting in his car and told him to hurry up and get there, but they never showed up and the video cut off. And then there was rumors saying that EDP had fled to Las Vegas, Nevada, and was spending all of his money that he could. Why he's done that, I have no idea. Then there's other rumors saying that he has committed suicide, but we do not know that for sure because EDP has been off the grid. He's deleted every video on his channel. He went from I think it was 2.25 million subs to like 2.1 million. So he's losing followers fast. But this story was so big that it actually got on the news in Bakersfield, California, the local news. So law enforcement now is involved in the EDP case, but there have not been no arrests yet. And we have not heard anything out of EDP since he was called by predator poachers. But there's also some news coming out about the predator poachers guys. One of them, I think his name was Alex, I'm pretty sure, about being a racist. There's videos surfacing of him saying the N-word, hard R, multiple times. And people are saying that these predator poachers guys are just like EDP, and they're predators too. But it's rumors, and we don't know for sure. So I'm
you know how
thinking
to
that the
you know how the
EDP
9-year-old trolls you know how the 9-year-old trolls will call my night show and scream the N-word anonymously from a fake number, and you have no idea who they are. These clowns from Predators Poachers, they do that on live stream. They call Black Lives Matters. Like I guess they have offices around or a headquarters or something.
Yeah.
But on live stream, this guy on camera just calls up Black Lives Matters and starts screaming the N-word with the hard R at the end.
Yes, I've seen the video.
Yeah, terrible.
These guys have their last bus before EDP. The guy did get 10 years. I know that for a fact. So he did go to prison. He's going to be in prison for 10 years. But we don't know what's going to happen to EDP because everything's gone dark. But like I said, local authorities in the Bakersfield area have been alerted, and they even made the news, which, I mean, that's pretty big in a way. But we don't know what's going to happen. And a lot of people have been making a lot of videos. Of course, when something like this big happens on the internet, everybody wants clout from it, making video after video after video. And it's just insane. So besides that, I've talked to EDP before on a live stream, and I never in my wildest dreams thought that he was the type of guy that they put him out there to be, which is insane because you never know who certain people are, if you know what I mean.
That's true.
So, and he seemed like a very nice guy, but if you watch the video, he's kind of arrogant in a way, but once they say they're down the cops, it changes them automatically. He gets to begging, please don't do it, please don't do it, please don't do it. But some of the things this guy said in the chats is so graphic, it's not even funny. Which I don't know why the hell. I don't care if you are lonely, you don't have a girlfriend or like that. There's other means besides going to a 13-year-old. Get somebody your age. There's dating websites. It's insane. I don't understand what goes through somebody's mind to do that kind of thing. It makes me sick physically.
Yeah, just just talking to underage, and I don't even want to get into the whole, like if someone's 19 and the girl is 17. I'm not even talking about all that. I don't know. How old is EDP?
Yeah.
Is he in his 30s?
He's
So-
31, I believe.
Okay, this girl was 13. So there is no room for doubt or anything. I mean, this isn't an 18-year-old high school senior getting caught with a 16-year-old sophomore.
Nope.
This is
Grown man with a
and
kid.
just messaging is horrible. But this guy got in his car and drove to what he thought was a 13-year-old girl's apartment who was home alone. And I don't know what's going to happen to him either legally. I know the laws and all that are different in every state and jurisdiction as far as how this kind of thing works. So I don't know if there's anything the police can do after the fact or not. I have no idea.
Well, either way, his YouTube channel's done. There's no way he'll be let back on the platform.
Well, I think
I don't think he'll ever be.
Did he delete his channel or just delete his videos?
No, just the videos.
Yeah, YouTube should take his channel down.
I
And,
think they will.
I don't normally advocate for that kind of thing because I make my living on YouTube, and YouTube has so much power, and they abuse it sometimes, and they take away people's channels that maybe they shouldn't or whatever. But I don't think there's no right to a YouTube channel. You're not born with a right to a YouTube channel. And this isn't somebody with 20 subscribers. I mean, like you said, this guy had over 2 million subscribers, and I don't think, and he doesn't even deny it. So
no.
The only thing up for debate is whether or not he's going to get in any legal trouble. There's no debate about what he did. He admits everything in that video. He doesn't deny anything. At first, he tries to say he's only there to get a cupcake. But then later on, he admits, that if it would have been real and the girl would have been real and she would have answered the door, that he admits he would have had sex with her. And I don't think first of all, YouTube doesn't have to allow anyone to have a YouTube channel. Again, I know this is a touchy subject because they've deleted a lot of channels over the last couple of years, and some of them have been controversial. I don't think there would be anything controversial about YouTube deleting his channel. And here's the other thing: especially if you're a YouTuber who makes your living from YouTube, these are the kinds of things that advertisers. Without advertisers, there is no YouTube, period.
Yep.
And that's why channels started getting banned and deleted in the first place, is because advertisers raised hell. I know YouTube gets all the blame because they're the one that flips the switch and takes a channel down. But, when advertisers say, we're not advertising on YouTube anymore because anything goes and they don't monitor and police their content and blah, 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 I mean, it puts YouTube in a bind. And so if you're a YouTuber, you shouldn't want things like this on YouTube, and I know there are some people out there who don't understand the First Amendment and think they can do and say anything they want, anywhere they want, on any platform they want, and God or George Washington should come down from the heavens and protect their supposed right to do that. You don't have a right, if you send an editorial to your local newspaper, they don't have to print it. They don't have to print it. They choose the ones they want to print. And YouTube does not have to let you on YouTube. They don't have to.
Nope.
So I think YouTube should delete his channel, and I don't think he should be allowed back on YouTube again.
And the thing is he's not only getting paid from YouTube. He does Cameo stuff. I don't know if you know what Cameo is, but you pay celebrities to give you shout outs. So not only is he getting paid from YouTube, which this guy, I've seen this guy make $1,000 within 20 minutes on his channel. I'm not even kidding. I've watched EDP. Some of his content was funny, but he's a very edgy guy. But all that's gone. He'll never be able to get a job again, which I think they should put him in jail. Put him in jail, put him on the registry. And this ain't the first time he's been caught. He's been caught 4 or 5 times. Not a lot of people know that. And this is like, he's been caught multiple times with text, not meet up in person, but they got him this time, and I think he's done. I think he ought to go to prison for the rest of his life. Because I think he'd do it again. I think he would. I honestly do. But YouTube can do whatever they want, but I think his channel will be deleted eventually. And I don't think you'll ever see him back on YouTube again. I really don't. I hope not. He don't deserve to be back on YouTube.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion. But I've deep dove into this EDP thing to give you a good report. If I hear anything else, I'll definitely have it for you next Monday. But that's just, as of right now, nothing's really going on with the whole EDP thing. But a lot of people around here have been doing videos about it to get, subs and stuff. So, which it is what it is. People do anything for clout these days.
Yeah, I mean, if you, there are some channels that's what they do. They cover YouTuber news, like Keemstar.
Yeah, like Keemstar. Yeah.
So, of course, you expect to see EDP videos on there, but, I watched a couple over the weekend. Because I went to YouTube a couple of times, just typed in EDP to see if there was anything new or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And there's people that they don't have anything to do with either EDP, and they're not a YouTuber news channel. And it's like you said, they just, I don't know how many videos I clicked on, and it was just video of some guy playing Call of Duty while he talked about EDP. But of course, he had EDP in the title and EDP in the thumbnail and all that kind of stuff. And that when somebody does that, they're just trying to.
I don't know nothing. I don't know enough about the man to make a video on it. I don't.
He was in the TTC when I first came around, but I didn't have a whole lot of. He was NFL, and I didn't have a whole lot of interaction with him, or I didn't have a whole lot to do with him. BBD and them used to talk to him all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. On Ubu all the time. Said he was a weird fucker.
Yeah.
Really weird.
What do you think they would? What do you think they would talk about with EDP when they ended the YouTube stream and went back to the circle jerk private thing where they talk about people? I wonder what they talk about.
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know.
Me either.
I don't know. I would. I don't know. Last thing to report on news. Ballard Sports Media did a great job doing an unprofessional sports show the other night by himself. I watched it back, and I was very pleased. So, Ballard, if you're in the comment section, buddy, you did a great job. And thank you for not being late and being on. I appreciate you being on time. But you need to be on time for Fridays, but that's just me saying that. But shout out to Ballard. Thank you, Ballard. I appreciate it, buddy. He held the fort down.
Big shout out to Ballard Sports Media. Ballard,
yes, sir.
Ballard called me Friday after the show and apologized.
I know, he told me.
Showing up.
He told me.
Yeah. So.
Did you give him a good stern talking to?
No. Someone calls and apologizes. I for something like this, I accept the apology and I say, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. We'll, see you next week type of thing. Yeah.
I got you.
Ballard will tell you. I couldn't have been any nicer when he called. Now, when I come on the air, and he's supposed to be on and he's not on, I make a few remarks or whatever. But if someone calls me up and apologizes for something like that, I accept the apology. I couldn't have been any nicer to him when he called. It wasn't like he did something to me personally. Like if Camel Toes called me up, I wouldn't care about anything he had to say. He could apologize to the cows, come home. It wouldn't make a difference to me. But that's different. Ballard didn't do anything to me personally. He's just unreliable. professionally.
Don't worry, Ballard. I used to be unreliable too, but I've changed my way. I've tried to change my ways, but it is what it is. But like I said, shout out to you, Ballard. Good job, buddy. I'm proud of you. Next time I answer your phone, I try to call you 15 times to wake you up for the show, so you can't say I was not a good friend.
Right.
So, there you go.
Chess, did you ever get one of the original Slob Olympics T-shirts?
No, I never bought one.
Okay. Is that just another one of the another one of your life decisions that you now regret?
Yeah, but I got something that nobody else has got from the Slob Olympics. I have a football signed by all Slob Olympians.
Oh, well, that is something, I guess.
Well, besides two, Mike, Vic, and Kevin. But besides that, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but what's this Slob Olympics news? I'm excited to hear it.
It would be possible for someone to acquire a football, send it around, and get everyone to sign it, and then they too could have that football. What you can't get is the original Slob Olympics T-shirt.
That is true.
That is true. Don't make that same mistake again, Chess Hall.
I won't. And trust me, mark me down. I'm going to be at the next year's Slob Olympics.
Oh, I don't
Go ahead,
think.
put me on post.
I don't think anyone doubts that you're going to be at the Slob Olympics. I think everyone.
Yes.
I don't think there's anybody that would even bet $1 that you won't go to next year's Slob Olympics. If you're alive, you will be there. I have no doubt.
Oh yes, got to be there with all my buddies and my friends from you too.
Yeah, you have to.
Yes, sir. Ballard, you better be there, sir. I'm telling you, better be there.
Now, there are some people who would bet $1 that Ballard won't be there.
I'm saying he's going to make it.
I'm one of them. I'm one of them. I would bet $1 that Ballard is not at next year's Slob Olympics.
Well, he says, I will try to make it. Ballard, don't try. Just do it. You're a grown man. You can drive to Pigeon Forge.
Jess, Kevin wants to know if you have secured a ride to next year's Slob Olympics yet.
Well, Kevin, no, not yet. Well, actually, maybe my girlfriend's probably going to go. So, yeah, I have a ride.
There you go, Kevin. He's got a ride.
I'm good, bro. If that doesn't work out, I'll find one. Hell, I don't care. I'll hitchhike. I don't care.
Ballard says it depends on work.
Work? Where do you work at?
Ballard, unless you're planning on waiting to get a job like a week before next year's Slob Olympics, then work isn't a valid excuse. There's not a job in America that won't give you 2 days off with 10 months notice. That job doesn't exist.
Ballard gets fired in the training stages. I love
Right.
Ballard. I'm sorry. I'll shut up. How do you get fired how do you get fired on your day off?
They said he couldn't cut the chicken fast enough. That's what Ballard said. They had him chopping up chicken in the back of a Wild Wings, and they told him he wasn't cutting up the chicken fast enough. That's what Ballard said, unless he was making it up.
Damn, Ballard.
That's something,
Not
ain't
that
it?
hard to cut chicken. Yeah.
That falls into the alarming category.
Very alarming.
Ballard says he sucks at
my
salad
God.
tossing.
Jesus.
Somebody screenshot that, please. Somebody please screenshot that.
screenshot
Send it to me.
Gigi, will you screenshot that, please, and send it to me? I'm begging you.
I suck at salad
that's-
tossing. Ballard Sports Media, April 2021. What year is it? 2021. My God.
Ballard, do I need to call you after the show, sir? Oh, I'm sorry. I had to laugh at that. But, yeah, Lou, that's all I got to report on there. Yep. TikTok Chess Hall's back, baby. Woo.
All right. I got it. I got the screenshot.
You secured the package.
Secured. Now, in order to know that you suck at salad tossing, you have to have tossed salad at least once.
Or had your salad.
You would have no way of knowing you sucked at it had you not tried it, right?
That's it's true.
Isn't that facts or no?
Ballard, yeah. Ballard, I mean, how many times have you tossed salad, sir? Ballard, please don't look that up on the internet, sir. I have to do 10 Hail Marys. Oh, God. Thank you, GG. Appreciate the screenshot. I will be, I'll be use that well, sir. Oh, God. Ballard just said, did some salad. Jesus Christ, Ballard. Oh, man. Toss some salad. So, any updates on the Tinder thing? Have y'all created a Ballard's Tinder thing?
No, we were going to create it Friday, but he didn't call in.
Ballard calling this Friday, bud. We're trying to find you love, sir. Oh my gosh, Ballard Sports Media. I suck at salad tossing.
Ballard,
2021.
Practice makes perfect, buddy. Jess, can you go spend a weekend with him?
I'm good. I'm not spending no with you.
Let him get a couple of days worth of practice.
No. I'm good. I'm good. No. No, I'm good. No.
Are you supposed to suck when you toss salad? You might have been on the wrong. You might have been on the wrong end of something there, Ballard.
Jesus, Ballard. Did they pat you on the head afterwards? I'm done. Okay. I can't deal with this. This is just awful. Ballard, I'm telling you right now, there will be no salad tossing when I'm eating in person, sir.
He sucked.
There will be no unprofessional sports show for that. No.
He sucked it.
How long did you suck it, Ballard? Was it a medium or soft pace?
You find any croutons down there?
Croutons. Oh, God, we're going to hell. We're going to hell. Oh, God. Oh, good morning, Tyler. Oh, God, croutons. Whew.
All right, Jess. I'm glad you enjoyed your week off, buddy. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed your week off.
See you, man.
All right, buddy.
Bye.
Take it easy.
See everybody.
Chess Hall, ladies and gentlemen. Chess Hall. Tyler P., thank you for hitting the super chat this morning. Good to see you in here, sir. He says, good morning, Lou and Chess. Ballard, I think you need to pray about that fornicating. Mike Vick wants to know if you put ranch dressing on it. Ballard, what's your favorite kind of dressing? What's your favorite type of dressing, Ballard? I would be curious to know that. Ugh, blue cheese. Ugh. Oh, Ballard says he likes Thousand Island. from Monday Cheese. D4 Sports, what's up, buddy? Ballard fired next for mishandling hot dogs at Jimmy John's. Ballard got caught hiding the hot dog. Guess where he was hiding it? Oh, Ballard. You walked right into that one, buddy. What do you want us to do? We can't just turn around and ignore that. We can't just turn around and ignore that. All right. A couple of things on the Slob Olympics. I guess I'll try to call that hotel here in a few minutes and find out what their problem is with the hotel rates on those days. I'll try to call them here in a few minutes. Slob Olympics 2022 T-shirts will be out Friday. Slob Olympics 2022 T-shirts will be out Friday. So I'll be able to post the link in here whenever I remember to in the chat section out of the Teespring store like that there. That's the old TV repair one. But the Slob Olympics T-shirts will be out this Friday on the Teespring store. They're going to be $24.99, and Teespring charges shipping. It's not much, though. I think they charge $4 or something shipping, whatever it is. However, if you want a Slob Olympics T-shirt, and you know you want a Slob Olympics T-shirt, and you know your size, and you know your address, now till Friday, you can PayPal me $20, and I'll send you one. So it'll save you about $10. Because by the time you buy one off of Teespring and pay for the shipping, it's probably going to be close to $30. So if you know you want the Slob Olympics T-shirt and you know your size, some people have told me that they get a size bigger than they normally wear when they buy from Teespring. I've only noticed that on hoodies myself. I normally wear a medium T-shirt, and when I order a T-shirt from Teespring, I order mediums, and they seem to fit fine. So it's up to you, but just to put that out there if you've never ordered from Teespring before. But if you know you want a Slob Olympics T-shirt and you want to save about $10, now through Friday, PayPal me $20, and in the note, in the PayPal note, make sure you put Slob Olympics T-shirt, your size, and your address. And you will be among the first to get one. In fact, you will be the first to get one because I'm going to order them all at the same time on Friday, including my own. Let me see if I can post a link down there. Here you go. Here's the link. And I'll try to remember to say this tonight on the Lunch Money Show and on the call-in show and another day or two this week on the morning show. I'm not sure how big they go up, Alejandro, on the Teespring store. Let me look. I'll check for you. I'll check right now. I'm not sure how big they go up. They go up to 4X. You can order up to no, wait a minute. Small, medium, large, extra. They go up to 5X. Yeah, here. This is the one I just posted, but you can see the sizes over here: small, medium, large, extra large, 2X, 3X, 4X, 5X. These are kid sizes down here. I guess. Yeah, I don't know what all that is. But so yes, you can get a 5X. It's right there, 5XL. So there you go. Send $20 to the PayPal. Make sure you leave a note. You can attach a note anytime you send money on PayPal. Make sure you put in the note Slob Olympics t-shirt, your size, and your address. And they will be ordered Friday. And then sometime Friday afternoon, I'll put them up for sale on the Teespring store. So save yourself $10 and be among the first ones to get it. There you go. Happy hunting. Happy hunting. Let me see if I can find this. What's the name of that hotel? Riverside Towers or something? Is that what BBD said? Riverside Towers, Pigeon Forge. Let's call these Chuckle Ducks. So you can stay there now for $80 a night. See? Riverside Towers. You can stay there right now, $80 a night. No problem. Whoever's calling me, the answer is no. Let's call these people. See if we can figure out what their problem is.
Riverside Towers.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine, you.
Good. I had some questions about getting some rooms up there.
Okay.
In March of next year. How much is it?
I do not have the rates for March of next year.
When will you?
I'm not sure when they'll have it set up. Are you needing just a room or
No.
a blocker room?
No. Like 10 to 20, something like that.
Oh, okay. Hold on just a minute, please.
Thank you. This is unacceptable. I guess nobody in Tennessee likes to get up at 8 in the morning. Well, I guess we'll just try every day until they get their act together. That's unacceptable to me. BVD done lined us up with some 3-ring circus hotel. I guess we'll try that every day until I get the answer I'm looking for, which is yes. Well, we would be happy to set aside a block of 15 rooms for you, Uncle Lou, and we'd be happy to give all of you a huge discount and a hug when you get here. That's what I'm looking for. Yes, you can have 15 rooms March 11th through 13th. Yes, you can have a discount. And yes, we will give you a hug when you get here. That's what I'm looking for. Anything short of that is going to result in another phone call from me the following day. So there you go. I don't see why the dates matter if she said she can't book a room in March yet. I told her March. No, I'm not paying for everybody's room. No. I paid for 5 people's room, 6 if you include me. I paid for 6 people last time. I'm not paying for 6 people this time. I might do something where I give a room away, 1 room or something. That was disappointing. That's the problem with these independent hotels, though. I don't even like dealing with independent hotels. There's no point system, no reward system. What do they care? Last UGA game I went to, Georgia Tech 2019. I didn't go to one last year because of the pandemic. So yeah, I think the last game I went to was at Georgia Tech, so in Atlanta at Georgia Tech in 2019. No. What joke, Ballard? Ballard, what joke you talking about? You talking about this one, Ballard, where you talked about how you aren't any good at tossing salad? Oh. Are you pretending that was a joke now? What if I told you I was uploading 15 videos this week? Would you believe me? Oh, wait a minute. We got some breaking news. Oh, once was enough. Won't play that again. Okay, I won't. I won't play it again. I won't play it again since you said so. Did y'all watch any spring football this weekend? I have to admit I didn't. I did watch a lot of videos on YouTube fans talking about the game, but I didn't actually watch any of the spring games this weekend. And I feel kind of bad about that. Honestly. Did y'all watch any? Kevin says no good teams played this weekend. Oh, okay. What about Oklahoma? I watched some of a live stream that Oni Kuno was doing on the Oklahoma game. He wasn't showing the game, but I mean, I watched some of his live stream about the game that he was doing during the game. Tennessee's a baseball school now? Okay. I remember when they were a basketball school. That's how old I am. Texas A&M played? How'd their quarterback look? Is that Texas A&M guy still in here? How'd Texas A&M's quarterback look? I'm curious about Oregon's quarterback, too. Because, they lost their quarterback from last year. He transferred out, that Tyler Shuck. And I still think Oregon has probably the best roster in the Pac-12. They need a quarterback, and they need to show up every week. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't have any. I mean, Charles Barkley's hilarious. I'm not surprised at all that an Auburn fan, especially Charles Barkley, made an Auburn joke. I mean, Charles Barkley has been more than fair. I mean, they joke about that on that show all the time. They had a bet on the show. They had a bet a couple of years ago on that NBA on TNT show, the pregame show or whatever, and Charles Barkley had to come on and sing the Georgia fight song. They had a bet on the Georgia Auburn game, so I don't have any issue with Charles Barkley making a joke about Georgia. I mean, he takes it just as good as he gives it. They go back and forth on that show a lot about Georgia and Auburn. Georgia Tech's the worst stadium I've ever been to. I've heard Missouri is pretty bad. I've heard Vandy is pretty bad. I've heard Tennessee is pretty bad, even from some Tennessee fans. Old, outdated. They've done something weird with the speakers there. I think it's BVD talks about that a lot. So I've heard Tennessee is pretty bad. Tennessee, Vandy, Missouri. Georgia Tech's the worst stadium I've ever been to. You're fired every time you don't show up, Ballard. When I went to the Tech game, coming from Augusta, the first MARTA station you get to is off of Indian Trail. I just pull off the interstate there, and I take the MARTA to the stadium. You get off the MARTA, it's like a 2-block walk to the stadium. Shout out to everybody that sent me a text message of Ballard's salad tossing comment too. I appreciate you guys are on the ball. I appreciate that. Cole says Kansas has the worst stadium in the Power 5, no doubt. Yeah, I can neither confirm nor deny. I don't know anything about Kansas Stadium. Yes, Indian Trail is a road in Montclair subdivision. My granddaddy lived on Kings Chapel Road, also in Montclair subdivision. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Shout out to Scott Kerr and Chess Hall for coming on this morning with the fake news and the traffic report. I appreciate that. We'll try the hotel phone call again tomorrow and see if they decide they want to answer the phone this time or not. It'll be up to them, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. What else? Lunch Money tonight with me and Pigskin Pete, 10 o'clock right here on this channel. Make sure you check it out. I'll be back on here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for another mesmerizing edition of this morning show here, or morning shoe too, and also. So make sure you check that out. And what else? Bunch of schedule previews coming out this week. I don't know if I'll get 15 out, but I'm gonna get a bunch of them out. Bunch of schedule previews coming out this week. So hope you guys enjoy that. Shout out to Waikiki, Tyler P, and D4 Sports for supporting the show this morning with the super chats. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Don't forget, if you want to be one of the first to receive a 2022 Slob Olympics t-shirt and you want to save about $10, you have until Friday to PayPal me $20 with your shirt size and your address, and I will get it ordered on Friday. I'm going to order them all on Friday. I've got a list here of those that send it in. Send it friends and family. Don't send it goods and services. Send it friends and family. In the note that you can attach to your PayPal payment, I need your t-shirt size and your address, and I will send them out on Friday. All right, I hope you guys enjoy your Monday. Have a good start to the week. It's been been a good start so far, I think. At least for me. I don't want to speak for all of you, but for me, it's been a good start to the week. I love you guys. I will be back tonight at 10 p.m. for the Lunch Money Show. But until then, make sure you have a good morning.
I bust my ass, Lou. That's what I do every day. So you be careful who you mouth off to, jerk off.